Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Salt Lake City Sports Complex for the 2018 Utah High School Hockey State Championship Tournament. Tonight, it's the Division I Independent Championship game as Wasatch back takes on the Salt Lake Stars. Starting goaltenders for tonight's championship game for Wasatch back, it'll be Whitney Allgood in between the pipes. He comes in with a 3.43 goals allowed average and 86.4 save percentage. He'll be in between the pipes tonight for Wasatch back. And starting in goal tonight for the Salt Lake Stars will be number 31, James Burchett. He comes into tonight's contest with a 1.53 goals allowed average and a 90.5 save percentage. He's one of the best goaltenders in the division, looking to get a win in tonight's championship. There's a look at head coach of Wasatch back, Tommy Anderson. His team needs a win tonight to force a winner-take-all game on Saturday. Before tonight's contest, we had a chance to catch up with the coach, get his thoughts about tonight's championship game. All right, Coach, kind of a long road for you guys to get to this championship game, having to go all the way through the consolation bracket to get here. Just talk about your team heading up to tonight's championship.
Well, you know, our team, we have a young team. Our style of play is we're an aggressive team. You know, talent is not something that's taken us this far. Although we have a lot of talented kids, our kids play with a lot of heart. You know, so we gotta definitely play a physical game tonight and almost look at it as an advantage coming out of the losers bracket, if you will, for lack of better terms. Just because we've had to work that much harder to get here and kind of play with that, you know, make it or go home attitude.
You haven't seen the Stars in quite some time. You guys didn't have to run into them in the playoffs. What do you expect out of your opponent tonight?
Well, I know a lot of the kids through the travel program. I coach down in Park City, or up in Park City, I should say. A lot of these kids play on the travel teams up there, and their game style is very talented. I know they have about 5 or 6 guys that can really stick handle the puck, they can move really fast, and they can shoot the puck. So if we try to play that game tonight, try and match them with stick handling, shooting, passing, it's not going to be our game. We're going to have to kind of impede that and play a really physical game and try and knock them off early especially.
You guys have to win tonight to force another championship game. That's kind of a tall task. That's can't be done, but it's been done before. Yep. What's your message to the guys to get this win tonight to force that winner-take-all game?
Well, I like being the underdog in this game, and since we lost early in the playoffs, it's kind of been, you know, let's take it one game at a time, right? And we're not looking at the next game we have to win. I'm not going to say anything to the kids about, hey, you know, it doesn't matter. We still got to win the second game. You know, we're just focusing on, you know, our theme on the team is you win your shift, you win your period, win your game. So we're just going to take it one shift at a time and stay positive with the kids.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Oh, thank you very much.
All right. And there you see the head coach of the Salt Lake Stars, Matt Brickley, leads his team into the championship for the second straight year. It didn't work out for him last season. His team trying to do a better job tonight. We got his thoughts of tonight's championship game before tonight's puck drop. Coach, same spot you were in a year ago. It didn't kind of work out the way you wanted to last year. What do you guys have to do tonight to make sure that doesn't happen again?
Well, I think it's a different team this year. I got some players that really want it, and I think they're going to go out and get it tonight. Not much I can do other than point them in the right direction, and let's just hope they can do like the women's hockey team did last night and win the gold medal.
You guys had a couple pretty decided wins throughout the tournament. You had the one big game against UCI North in the semis to get to this spot. What are you expecting out of your team tonight against Wasatch?
Well, hard work. That's the bottom line. Is you know, hockey's a game of controlled aggression, and they got to control their emotions. They're going to be pretty amped up, you know, going into this game. So I got to make sure that they're on an even keel and that they work their butts off to achieve the goal that they've set out to achieve from the beginning of the season.
Last year it was kind of you had to win to force that second game just to get to the championship. You do have that game to kind of play. Does that change the mindset at all?
Not at all for me. And I'm going to try to instill that in the boys in my pregame talk tonight. Let's go out there and get it tonight. Not think that, oh, we'll have a second chance. We got to go out and do the work and get it done.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
All right. Thanks, Matt.
All right. Thanks, Matt.
Introducing the starting lineup for your two championship contenders. For Wasatch back, number 71, Yuha Divian. Number 44, Sam Willis. Number 13, Cole Chavez. Number 42, Wyatt McNeil. Number 72, Michael Logan. And in goal for
Getting ready for tonight's championship game. Salt Lake is in the dark blue uniforms, moving left to right for our first period. Wasatch is in the white, moving right to left as the puck is dropped. Our championship game is underway with Wasatch winning it back into the Salt Lake end. As Miller now holds behind, goes back behind the net to Sam Brickley. Floats a pass up to the near side looking for Bryce Miller, and here come the Stars. Chamberlain past the blue line. Stops in the corner after losing the handle on it. Miller's got it. Looking for something in front, instead backhands it back down low in the corner where Wasatch will pick it up, looking to break up the near side. Only able to get it out to center ice. Bryce Miller floats one to Chamberlain, try to glove it down. Puck goes back and forth, and now Wasatch at it. Nieminen will backhand it in for Wasatch back. Forcing Salt Lake back into their own end as we're just underway, first period. Division I championship is here's a turnover. Willis now behind the net. Floats one in front, a shot just blocked wide of the frame. Another pass in front. This one cut off by Austin Miller and cleared back out to center ice. Wasatch back with the first good opportunity. Salt Lake in the middle of a change as they send a pass here to the near side. Lucky they didn't get too many men on the ice as here comes McNeil into the zone with a shot just over the cage. Wasatch back, trying to get something going offensively. It's back to Salt Lake though. They'll pass it up the far side, picked up by Morrow though for Wasatch. Morrow now holds, comes up towards the top of the point, floats one to Soderberg. As he fires a shot, blocked at the top of the circle, and the Stars will send it back out and change. This one will go on just wide of all good for our first icing call of the night. 14:30 to go, first period. Face off to the right of Burchett as we have a win by Wasatch as it comes here to the near side off of a skate back to Salt Lake as they look for the outlet pass. Through the defense's Sim. He has a breakaway, floats one, but a good save from Allgood. Looking for that top corner, but Allgood up to the task and will make that save. Wasatch trying to break the puck out. Sim gets a stick on it before Wasatch gets it right back. Ritzinger will bring it ahead. He winds up a shot. It's going to go off a skate by St. Martin. Good block by him. Wasatch trying to keep it onside. They just do. And Salt Lake back in possession. Cameron Levy will go back to the defense. Looking to change up the forward line as here's an outlet pass near side as Sim will give it back. St. Martin will give it right back to Wu Sim. He'll bring it into the offensive zone. Now top of the circle, a shot. It's saved by Allgood. Wasatch now will bring it up the far side. Johan Nieminen looking to get through the defense, stolen away by the Stars. Now it's behind the net. Nieminen with a pass. It's off of a St. Martin stick. We'll bring it up the near side. McNeil able to cut it off from the point. Keeps the zone for Wasatch. Down low. Collision behind the net. Wasatch still in control. Pass to the front looking for Logan. It's denied by Salt Lake, and we get an offside call. 13:08 remains here in the first period. Off one by the Stars. They immediately push it straight ahead. Jills Donovan will send it into the near corner. As a collision will be our first penalty of the night. It's going to go to Wasatch. Collision from behind. It's a roughing call. And the Salt Lake Stars will get the first penalty of the night. So the penalty to number 92, Aiden Oram for Wasatch back leads to the first power play of the night for Salt Lake. 12:59 to go here in the first period. Face off here on the near sides, won by Wasatch. They'll ring it around the boards. It's going to be kept by Teed. Only right to a Wasatch defender, and it's sent all the way down the ice. Burchett will leave it for his defense. Stars break the puck out. Brickley looking ahead off of a stick. Bouncing through, and a shot and a goal! It's Austin Miller able to find a bouncing puck, able to settle it and beat Allgood to the far side. And the Salt Lake Stars, a power play goal gives them a 1-0 lead here in the first period. Back underway, Salt Lake in control as Austin Miller puts the Stars ahead. Wasatch looking to answer quickly. There's Miller with the puck right now, trying to skate it along. He gets it to Chamberlain before he's met by a couple of Wasatch defenders in the neutral zone. As Salt Lake back in possession. Outlet pass has Brickley at the blue line. Good defensive play though. As here comes Logan. Logan cut off at the blue line, still loose there. Hit the blue paint and floated all the way back down by Salt Lake. Just a couple minutes gone here in this first period. Salt Lake has a power play goal. And 1 for 1 tonight and looking for more. Backhand to the top of the point, St. Martin. Give it back down low. Chamberlain skates it up the near side, being pressured by Wasatch. He'll set up a cycle in the corner. Bucks into the top of the point. St. Martin, he'll fire a wrist shot, rises high. Going over on the far side is Cameron Levy. He'll try to get it to the point. Shuffles back around, off of a couple of sticks, now to the point where it's cut off by Wasatch. Skated along by Cody Ritzinger. Stolen away, now here comes Salt Lake the other way. Koss will send one up the far side, now it's back to Wasatch. Stolen away at the red line and sent back in, this time by Koss, but it's icing called on the Stars. Wasatch will have an offensive draw coming up, 11-11 to go. Face off to the right of James Burchett as the Stars win the draw right to the defense of Wasatch. 2-on-2 battle here on the near side. Orem tried to glove it, but it ends up going up and out of play. We'll have another face-off. Face-off comes outside the zone to the neutral ice as here comes Wasatch back. Stolen away in the slot. Now it's right back to Wasatch as they fire a shot. Saved by Burchett. Still loose. Stolen to the top of the point. Soderborg will give it down low. Stolen away by Salt Lake. They'll look to skate it ahead. Puck going back and forth. It's back into Salt Lake's end. Skating back after it is Carter Koss. Looks for the stretch pass. Has Sim in the neutral zone. Floats a pass to the far side. Waving through a shot, it's wide but loose here on the near side, a tap at home. It's another goal for Salt Lake. It's Carter Koss, right place, right time for the Stars. After a shot off the back of the boards, finds a wide open puck, a wide open net as well, and it's 2-0 Salt Lake. So the Stars, with a great start to this contest, they're up 2-0. Just a couple of minutes into this contest. Of course, they can win the championship outright with a win tonight. Wasatch needs a win to force a winner-take-all game on Saturday. Salt Lake with an early 2-0 lead. Pass off target for both players. McNeil touches it for Wasatch, so no icing. He retreats to his own end. Passes up the near side. It's going to be kept in by Kell. And stolen away. Now Wasatch looking for an answer with Morrow. Walks in over on the far side, looking for something in front. Instead holds on to it. Now pass the settling pass in the slot. McNeil will turn a shot. It's just wide. Loose on that far post and wisely covered by Burchett for a whistle. And an offensive drop coming for Wasatch. Face off on the far side. 9:46 remains here in period number 1. It's 2-0 Salt Lake as the puck battled for at the top of the point. Salt Lake able to get it out to the red line. Is retreating back. Good play to kick it along. And now Chamberlain has time to skate it. He walks in front. Chamberlain shoots and scores. A turnover in Wasatch's end leads to an opportunity for Luke Chamberlain as he's able to weave by a defender and beat Allgood for the third goal of the night. So 9:31 still to go in this first period. It's 3-0 Salt Lake. Goals by Chamberlain, Miller, and Koss. And the Stars up. Here's Bryce Miller. Try to weave through. Chamberlain sends one in front. It's just wide of the cage, and Wasatch needs an answer here to keep up with the offense of Salt Lake. And Niemanen holds near side. Will just play down the corner. Has a man in Chavez. Looks for a center pass off of the stick, bounces to the top of the point. It's kept in by Logan, but right to Salt Lake, and they float it along for Chamberlain. Good play by Logan. Defensive play steals that puck away. We'll still hold on to it. Outlet pass looking for Niemanen through his feet. Trickles all the way back towards Sam Brickley in his own end. D-to-D pass. Comes right back to Brickley now as the Stars trying to break it out. They'll float one high into the air. This one will be corralled by McNeil at the Wasatch blue line. Salt Lake in the middle of a change. McNeil, good offensive pressure. He'll skate it in himself. Looks to weave through two defenders. Stolen away by Koss. And Wasatch was forced to just play it in. They'll make a change now. Coming up on 8 minutes to go in the first period. 3-0 the score. Salt Lake trying to win a state championship tonight as the outlet pass off of Koss's skate. Wasatch able to play it. St. Martin has to hold up as the Stars are offside. That gives an opportunity for Wasatch. Here's Niemanen. Looks for something in front. Sends one down loose in the blue paint. Still loose as they hack at it. As we continue to play in the corner. St. Martin. A little helter-skelter in front of the Salt Lake goal mouth. It's back out to center ice. Soderborg will send one back in. Picked up by Salt Lake. Backhanded pass to St. Martin. He'll chase after it here on the near side. Looking for the stretch pass behind his man. Looking for number 9, Cameron Levy. As here comes Wasatch. A shot rises high. Loose here on the near side. Soderberg tried to pinch. Couldn't connect on it. Now Koss got rubbed out by Chavez. Good play from the Wasatch forward as it comes to Levy. He'll shoot. Bad save from Allgood. Delayed penalty coming up on Wasatch, though, as we're going to get a holding call. It'll be the second power play of the night for the Stars. So it'll be Noel Chavez in the box. 2 minutes for holding. It leads to the second power play night for Salt Lake. Stars are 1 for 1 on the power play. They go to work on their second attempt here as they win the draw to the top of the point. Shot centered aside by Allgood. Bryce Miller holds at the hash marks, goes down low. Up to the top of the point. Wow, drive from the top of the point. Good connect, but a good block by Wasatch. Salt Lake able to keep it on side. Chamberlain lost it in his feet. Plays to the corner, has Austin Miller. Backhands it to the top of the point. T. Play it down low, not enough on it though. Wasatch able to get a stick on it, is skating after it. As McNeil forces Salt Lake back. They'll send one in. Wasatch has an opportunity to get to it first. And you do as Ritzinger battles here on the near side. Chamberlain tried a turnaround shot denied by Wasatch. McNeil now in possession. Able to eat some time and send it all the way down. 1 minute to go in the power play as Salt Lake sets up the power play breakout. 6 minutes to go here, first period. Outlet pass. Here comes Bryce Miller. Gets by the defense. Walks in. A backhand. And it's in the second power play goal. This one, it's Bryce Miller. Gets on the board for Salt Lake. So Bryce Miller, some nifty hands down low on the Wasatch end. It's the second power play goal, and it's now a 4-0 contest here in the first period. So Salt Lake with 4 per first period goals as we're back underway. Niemanen will skate along. Now he gets by a defender. Sends one in front, looking for Morrow, but hops over a Salt Lake stick. And we're going to get a delayed penalty coming up. This one should be on Salt Lake. And now Wasatch will have an opportunity to answer a cross-checking penalty. It's going to be James Calling that goes to the box. He'll sit for 2 minutes for cross-checking, and now the first power play of the night for Wasatch. So first power play for Wasatch. They win the draw to the corner. Morrow and Niemanen battling down there. Salt Lake trying to clear. They do, but only to neutral ice where McNeil has it. Over the far side. Wasatch brings it in. Pass to the near side. Stolen by Salt Lake, and they'll send it out. Now it's a foot race. Koss racing with 2 defenders. McNeil able to steal it away as Koss tumbles into the boards. Now McNeil past the blue line. He'll fire a shot, deflected up and out of play. With 5:10 remaining in the period, 132 in the Wasatch power play. Face-off on the far side, won by Wasatch. Quickly to the top point. McNeil a drive, didn't miss by much. Second attempt off the side of the net. Now another try. This one also just wide. Wasatch with 3 good looks down low. They haven't hit the net though. 2 just wide, 1 off the side of the net. Now a 4th attempt. This one is covered by Burchett and held on. Couple of good looks from Wasatch, going wide of the cage, but Burchett able to make the 4th save. Able to deny that opportunity. So face off here on the near side. Won by Wasatch, 1:12 left in the power play. It's loose down low. Chasing back after is St. Martin. He'll play it over the far side. Turnaround, clearing attempt by the Stars is successful. That's Brannigan Roy. Able to send it all the way down. Now Wasatch will be forced to break the puck out here. Niemanen tangled up with St. Martin here on the near side. 3 Wasatch players there, 1 Star. They continue to battle for it. Salt Lake draining precious time off this power play, but now here comes Niemanen. 1-on-2, has speed, he'll shoot again. It's high though. Another high shot from Wasatch. It's loose on the far side, picked up, now a backhand, goes just wide. Wasatch with a couple of good opportunities in the period, just can't find the net. As now here comes Bryce Miller looking for his second shorthanded. He'll walk in and he will score. Short-handed goal for Bryce Miller. It's his 2nd of the night, and it extends the Stars' lead. It's now 5-0 late here in the first period. Back underway, 3:50 to go. Here in this first period, the Stars with a 5-0 lead here in the D1 Independent Championship game. As here comes Ritzinger. Looks for a pass over the far side. We're back to full strength as Calling comes out of the box for Salt Lake. Wasatch officially 0 for 1 on the power play. As the Stars behind their own net. Good turnaround play from Teed. Floated ahead looking for Chamberlain off of his stick. Able to kick it right back as he goes chasing after it behind the net. Able to get to it before Wasatch sends one in front. Stolen away by Wasatch, and the outlet pass behind Ritzinger. Salt Lake offside. They'll have to wait on that delayed call as Willis now holds near side. Willis past the blue line. Walks in with a shot. Blocker save from Burchett. We'll hold on with 2:54 to go. First period, 5-0 the score here in the championship game. Face off won by the Stars. Steed will bring up the far side. Instead, reverses in the corner. Thought about it again. He'll send a nice outlet pass. Skating it along now is Donovan. Donovan weaving through, trying to get through both defenders. Gets it on net to Allgood. Took a big check for his efforts. And there's another hit by McNeil down low. Wasatch trying to break the puck out. Instead, it comes out in front. Shot was jammed up by Wasatch. Now Neiman in. Outlet pass looking for Morrow off the stick of Levy. Back to Donovan, back to Levy. Kind of hacked that a couple times. Loose at the top of the slot. And finally cleared back out to center ice. Salt Lake just going to send one on frame from their own blue line and chase after it. St. Martin tries to get a shot off just wide. Here on the near side, skating up is Neiman. Poked away, right to Morrow. He'll send one in. Wasatch will change up the line. Back behind the net. Here on the near side is Roy. Skips it ahead for Sim. Sim will skate it along, fires a shot. It's off the skate of Orem behind the net. Now Wasatch is skating along. Here's Ned Soderborg. Trying to get through the defense. Has one more man to beat. He'll fire a shot turned aside by Burchett. Wasatch still digging after it. They'll look to come in front. A backhand stuffed away. Turned aside by Burchett. Salt Lake able to get it back out to center ice. Soderborg off of a couple of sticks. This will be a high sticking call. And we'll be back into the Salt Lake end. Coming down to the final minute of our first period. Wasatch wins the draw to the top of the point. This is offside. And another faceoff upcoming. Back underway. Wasatch wins another draw. They try to push it straight ahead. Skiing along with Warner. Back out center ice though. Now McNeil. Looking for a man on the far side. We're down to the final minute of our opening period. Salt Lake with a comfortable 5-0 lead. 5 goals from 4 different scorers as here comes Bryce looking for his hat trick. Bryce Miller behind the net. And we're gonna get a power play upcoming for Wasatch. Delayed call on Wasatch, so it'll be a power play for Salt Lake. As Burchett to the bench as a shot in front. Now Wasatch will touch up, and a power play, the third of the night for Salt Lake, is upcoming. And it'll be McNeil that goes to the box. So the penalty is to number 42, Wyatt McNeil, and 2 minutes for interference. And now third power play of the night for Salt Lake. They're 2 for 2 so far. As it's to the top of the point, shot takes a couple of redirects just wide of the cage, and Wasatch able to clear. Back to work here on the Stars. Calling in his own net, and stretch pass along off of Chamberlain's stick, right back to Wasatch, and they'll send it right back down. Final 5 seconds of the first period is 3 seconds, 2 and 1. That'll do it. 1 period in the books in our Division I Independent Championship game. The Salt Lake Stars have a 5-0 lead over Wasatch back. Both teams back out on the ice, ready to go for our second period. The teams will switch ends. Wasatch in the white uniforms, left to right the second period. Salt Lake's in the dark blue, moving right to left. They're on the power play for a minute 32 to start the second period. As puck is dropped, period number 2 underway here in the Division I Independent Championship. Salt Lake with a 5-0 lead as they skated along on the power play. Sam Brickley into the zone, wrist shot just wide of the cage. Over on the far side, rung hard around by number 27, that's Josh Popper. Now Salt Lake looking for Popper in the middle. It's cut off by Wasatch. Second attempt also cut off. Good defensive play. Back out to center ice. Brickley fires one off the backside of Logan. Looking to fire one on frame from the red line. Is now here comes Niemanen. Lost the handle on it after getting by a defender. Now the outlet pass stolen by Willis. Tried to toe drag past the defender, and it's back to the center zone where Wasatch will race back after into their own end after losing the handle on it. One hard around the boards to clear the zone. As the Stars in their own end. Brickley, home run pass, cut off by Morrow at the red line. Team's hacking at it, now backhand near the near side. As Baker fanned on the dump attempt, and it's an offside call on Salt Lake here. Just a minute 8 gone in the second period. .24 seconds of power play time, all that's left for Salt Lake on their third power play of the night. They win the draw, go D to D off the stick of St. Martin. They'll regroup over here to the near side. Here comes Roy. Roy into the zone, stops at the hash marks, leaves at the top of the point. Koss, final 10 seconds of the power play. Over to the far side, St. Martin. He'll wrist the shot. It's saved by Allgood. Holds on for a whistle. Only 2 seconds left in the power play as faceoff will be on the far side. The new center for Wasatch. It'll be Warner going against Levy. Is won by the Stars, but past the defense as we're back to full strength. Wasatch out of the box. Salt Lake now officially 2 for 3 on the power play tonight. Still holding on to that 5-goal lead though. Looking for more as they have it in the offensive zone. Levy, he'll take a check from Soderborg. Still loose on that far side. They'll hack at it. Now Warner backhands it to the top of the point where it's jammed right back in by St. Martin. Koss in a collision with Logan here on the near side. Back to Wasatch, no call. Now it comes back to Koss, he'll shoot, and Allgood makes the save. Holds on for the whistle. Face off won by the Stars. The DD pass off target comes back out to neutral ice. Miller plays it back into the Wasatch end. Cross ice pass off the stick of Warner over into the Salt Lake bench. And another face off is upcoming. So face off back in the Wasatch end. It's won by the Stars. And on the shot from the point, that breaks out Wasatch 3-on-1. Race ahead is Niemanen, backhand and scores. So Wasatch with a little bit of life as Juhan Niemanen gets a backhanded breakaway goal, and it's now 5-1 second period. Back underway, the Stars looking to answer that goal. It's saved by Allgood and back out to center ice. So Niemanen gets the goal. It's 5-1 now. Able to
Unassisted goal.
comes back here to the near side. Unassisted goal for Nieminen. As up the near side. Nieminen looking for more. Has an opportunity. A shot. It's turned aside by Burchak. Down low. Willis looking to come in front. Has it loose on the near side. They hack at it once and twice. Back to Wasatch. Now Wasatch back with the momentum as a shot redirected from the top of the point. We're going to get a whistle for the net being dislodged to stay in the zone for an offensive draw. Face off at the Salt Lake end on the far side. Wasatch with the momentum as they go to the top of the point. A shot, it's deflected wide. That was Jensen from the top of the point looking to make it a 3-goal game. Now here come the Stars. Sam Brickley into the zone. Defenseman falls down, giving time for Brickley. Throws one through the crease. It's stopped by Allgood. Racing back after it is Teed. He'll back end to the far side where it's stolen away by Wasatch. Bumped off the play is Ritzinger. Puck settles here on the near side. Loose now here on the near side. Donovan checked off the plot. Now Brickley over the far side. Stars looking for a breakout. Jensen had it through his feet. It's over to Donovan now. The rest of the Stars make a change. Two Wasatch players able to steal it away. Now the outlet pass has Chavez on his stick. He'll chase it down, try to fire a shot. It's wide. Good defensive pressure from the Stars as Ritzinger takes a check. Now it's right back to him though as he comes in front. Good poke check though by number 55, Roy. Able to clear that puck. This will be icing on Salt Lake. And as Wasatch has found some life here in this championship game. It's 5-1. They're the team with the pressure so far in the second. Face off is won by Wasatch. They play to the corner. And so here on the near side is Cos. Pass over the far side. St. Martin will track it down. Gets by a defender and breaks out Salt Lake. Over on the far side. Pass in front. Looking for Levy, but hops over his stick and gives Wasatch an opportunity to send the puck forward. The pass for McNeil is off target and icing the call. Underway near side is Salt Lake with an offensive opportunity, but it's immediately back the other way. Nieminen looking for more for Wasatch. Good defensive play by St. Martin, though. Able to force him wide. Now Roy. Thought about passing. Instead, he tries to clear it all the way down, but sends it into his own bench. Whistle at 10:45 to go. It's still 5-1. Off one by Salt Lake. Teed up the far side. Wasatch with a shot from the point. Goes off of Teed's skate, able to make the block. A little hurt after taking that shot. It still sent one all the way down and ice it. As we get a call with 10:27 to go, and Teed will immediately go right to the Salt Lake bench after taking that block. Wasatch with another offensive draw. They'll face off here on the near side. Won by the Stars. Loose in the corner is Brickley. Gives it up for Miller. Now Filo's a backhand. Salt Lake with numbers, 2-on-1. Bryce Miller head of the play, but a good save from Allgood. Salt Lake not done though as the puck escapes Chamberlain and back out to center ice. Now back in their own end, pass a little too far ahead for Brickley to corral. Ritzinger takes a check from Austin Miller right after the blue line. Another check, this one laid by Chavez as Chamberlain down in a heap. He's slow to get out. We'll take a look at him. Able to get up under his own power and make his way back. Good to see. Took that hit from Chavez. He's a little slow to get up. Haven't had a call from either official just yet. Conversing in the here by the scorekeeper's table. It is going to be a penalty to Wasatch. Chavez ends up going to the box for that hit on Chamberlain. It will be a power play for Salt Lake here at 9:51 to go in the second period. So it looks to be a 2 and a 10 for checking from behind. Looks to be the call. As Burnham will come over and serve the 2-minute penalty. We're back underway. 4th power play of the game for Salt Lake. They're 2 for 3. They'll look to get their 5-goal lead back. 2 and a 10 for boarding is the call. So Chavez will be out for the next 12 minutes here. As puck comes to the top of the point, St. Martin a shot and saved by Allgood. Holds on with 9:27 left here in the second period. 1:36 remains in the power play. Back underway, Wasatch able to win the draw. They send it all the way down. Looking to kill this penalty. It's the 4th penalty of the night for Wasatch. Salt Lake has just taken 1. Salt Lake with 2 power play goals, a shorthanded goal as well. As this one will float on net to Allgood, who will hold on for another whistle. It's done with 1:17 to go in the power play. Off one by the Stars. Koss quickly to the top of the point. Teed had his shot blocked and backhanded all the way down by Willis. Morrow will skate after it. He comes now 1-on-4 into the Wasatch end. Comes out into the slot. It's loose for a moment. Picked up now by Salt Lake. Outlet pass looking for Sim off of his skate. Back out to center ice. Willis trying to steal it away from Brickley, or excuse me, from Teed. As we get a shot from the point, but it's offside. 48 seconds remain in the power play. Face-off won by Wasatch. They'll skate it along. Here on the near side comes Willis. Looks for a shot and a blocker save by Burchett. Salt Lake turns the puck over in their own end. Willis will chase it after it in the corner. He'll take a check for his efforts. Back into the hands of the Stars. Stolen away again by Willis. Here he comes into the slot, rings the bar. Near side, they jam at it. Burchett once, twice, third time, it's in! Nathan Morrow able to put that one home. It took 3 tries for Wasatch to put it in the net. It's a shorthanded goal, and it's now 5-2. 8:07 to go, second period. So Wasatch has some life again as the lead has now been cut to 3. Here comes Bryce Miller, leaves it for Austin. He'll shoot, but it's high. So now it's 5-2 after a dominant first period from Salt Lake. Wasatch has made their way back in as we're back to full strength. Burnham will go quickly over to the bench. Wasatch changing up a couple of players as they hold the offensive zone. Joaquin back and forth. Neiman in a shot. It's blocked in the slot, and here comes Salt Lake. Now calling. He'll stop at the point. Way down low, let his teammates chase after. It's going to be Chamberlain. Good to see him back out after taking that injury a couple minutes ago. Wasatch looking to break the puck out as Salt Lake retreats. That's the near side. Neiman in. Stretch pass as Ritzinger, but he lost it at the blue line. Now gets it back to Neiman. Goes down low. Now it's back to Salt Lake. Loaded high in the air. It's going to be kept in the zone. Teams hack at it. Now Logan gets by another defender. Lost the handle on it, though. Salt Lake will send it back out to center ice. Logan will ring it around. Hammond will go after it here near side. Able to get out of the corner. Checked off the puck, though, and it's back to the top of the point. Logan will keep it onside. Back down low. 6.5 to go here in this second period. Wasatch trying to cut the lead to 2. Pass looking for McNeil off target. Racing after his Chamberlain. Now he's got help. Walking in, a backhand, and he scores! It's a hat trick for Bryce Miller, and it's a 4-goal lead once again. Bryce Miller gets his hat trick. Able to weave through the defense once again, beats Allgood 5-hole, and it's now 6-2 in the second period. Play underway as Roy will pass the near side looking for Popper. Jensen fires one from the point block. Chamberlain gets an assist on that goal. As Jensen will skate it along, looking for something. Now gives it to Warner, who fires a shot. It's turned aside by Burchett. As here, up the far side, weaving through defenders is Morrow, or Donovan, excuse me. Donovan lost it at the slot. It's still loose. Pinballs around for a minute before settling in the corner. Wasatch hacking at it, trying to get the puck out, and it's covered by Allgood. And the whistle is 5:36 to go. It's 6-2 in favor of the Stars. Face off one here to the near side. It's picked up by Roy, who sends it all the way around the boards. Keeping it onside. Sim chip it to the corner. 3 Wasatch players, 2 Salt Lake. As here comes Wasatch. Good poke check, but it is a penalty coming up on the Stars as Koss got his stick in there just a little bit too much. It's a slashing call. And Wasatch has a chance to answer that Salt Lake goal. So penalty is to number 83, Cotter Cost. It's 2 minutes for slashing. And Wasatch with its second power play of the night. They're 0 for 1. They fire a shot. Burchett with the save. 5:09 to go for second period. Face off won by Wasatch. Morrow holds in the corner. Now they'll set up the power play. Trying to make it a 3-goal game once again. Back down low. Niemanen comes around the circle. Now into the slot. He'll fire a shot. Turn. Look behind him was Burchett, but it trickles wide of the cage. Still loose in the zone though. Sim tries to clear the zone. He does as it goes over the head of Niemanen, forcing them all the way back. 1:22 remains now in the power play. 4.5 to go second period. Wasatch gains the zone. Ritzinger will look to play it down low. Hops over the stick of Niemanen. Now Logan pitching from his defensive position, able to keep it onside. Morrow now to the top of the point. McNeil a drive. It's blocked in the slot. Comes right back to Niemanen. Looking for Ritzinger in front. Still loose and now picked up by St. Martin. He comes with a lot of speed. 1-on-3, looking for another shorthanded goal, and he's got it. The second shorthanded goal of the night for Salt Lake, and it's a 7-2 game. So Sammy St. Martin, using his speed to his advantage, wheels by the defense for Wasatch and gets another shorthanded goal, the second one of the night for the Stars. It's now 7-2. And Salt Lake has its 5-goal lead back. Back underway as the shot is on net to Allgood from the red line. 4 minutes to go here in the second period. It's 7-2. This will be icy no, waved off. As Chamberlain will ring it hard around the boards, can be kept in by Wasatch. Now they'll try again there on the near side. Brickley. Stars still on the penalty kill for another 20 seconds. As Salt Lake able to touch that puck to negate the high sticking call that was coming. Chamberlain will retreat back into his own end. With only 10 seconds left in the penalty. They'll send it all the way down, no icing. They're still on the kill. Bryce Miller has the hat trick already tonight. As Cost comes out of the box, we're back to full strength. Here on the near side, Stars in the zone. Brickley fires a shot. It's blocked by Orem. Now it comes out in front. It's picked up by Wasatch. Warner will shoot just wide of the cage. Now Austin Miller looking for the far side as Brickley settles the puck, and this will be another high stick. Called on Salt Lake. So face off all the way back in Salt Lake's end after that high sticking call. Stars able to get it back. Here's Luke Chamberlain. Chamberlain gets past the blue line. Now it's Bryce Miller. He'll shoot off the cage of Allgood. Still loose. Picked up by the Stars, and shot goes through a couple of bodies wide of the cage. Now Austin Miller's got it. They'll fire one in front. It comes to the top of the crease. Now Chamberlain looking for that far post. Looking for Austin Miller as well. Just a little wide. Now top of the point, and that's blocked. Austin Miller down low for Bryce Miller. Has man in front, Chamberlain, but through his feet. It's back to Wasatch. Niemanen looking for another one. He'll shoot. It's just wide. Good speed from the Wasatch forward, looking for his second of the night. Now Ritzinger looking for Niemanen. Blocked away by Wasatch. Bryce Miller has Brickley in front. Then comes behind that, now looks for him, but pass a little off target. It's picked up by Ritzinger. Coming up on 90 seconds remaining in our second period. It's a 5-goal lead once again for Salt Lake after Wasatch cut it to a 3-goal lead. 7-2 the score. It's 5-0 after the first period. He's at 5-2 at one point before Salt Lake has had the last two. Willis able to dig it out of the corner. Back to Salt Lake now. Looking to weave through is Donovan as he gets by one man, gets by second. Now holds near side. That's Collins, excuse me, instead of Donovan. Now Donovan goes after it. We're down to the final minute. 2-on-2 battle in the corner, picked up by Wasatch. Outlet pass looking for Willis. He'll fire a backhand across the ice looking for Warner. Sent to the blue line. McNeil will keep it onside. Stars lost it for a moment. Now it's back down low. Calling has it stolen away by Willis. Battle of 44s there. Now another tie up in the corner. Down under 30 seconds now as it squirts out. Morrow looks for Orem, looking backdoor, but the pass off of his stick. Now Willis gives it to Morrow, tips one in front. Burchett can't hold on to it. He does get the second one though. And he earns an offensive draw for Wasatch. Two good opportunities for Wasatch to put one home. Can't get it though. .4 seconds, all that's left here in the second period. Face off on the far side. Won by the Stars. They'll look for one last quick one here, but pushed a little too far ahead. McNeil will come back after it. Here to the near side, Morrow now. Final seconds, 2 and 1. And the horn will sound for period number 2. The teams will head off the ice for an ice make and be back for the third period as the Salt Lake Stars have a 7-2 lead after 2 periods of play. Teams are back out on the fresh sheet of ice for our third period of the night. 7-2 the score. Salt Lake ahead by 5 as we get ready to go. Teams have switched ends once again. Salt Lake will move left to right, Wasatch right to left as we begin our final period of the D1 Independent Championship. Salt Lake looking to win the title after losing to Uinta in the title game last year. Wasatch trying to win tonight to force a winner-take-all game on Saturday. Here comes St. Martin, has 1 goal tonight. Checked off the puck by Morrow, goes after it, leaves a pass looking for a teammate here on the near side, but stolen away by the Wasatch player. It's Willis that stole it away. He's met by a couple of Stars in the offensive zone. Nieminen ballied with Willis down there in the corner. Now Nieminen gets it right back, goes to the top of the point. McNeil, wrist shot on the ice is saved by Burchett. Up on the far side. Wasatch will need a couple of goals and in a hurry if they want to get back into it. They cut the lead to 3 in the second period before Salt Lake got 2 late ones. As now it's a foot race for this icing call. It's going to be won by Wasatch, and another offensive draw will come for Wasatch. Face off on the near side. One to the top of the point, Soderborg. Fires a wrist shot. It's blocked right back to him. Soderberg will play it down low here to the near side. Ritzinger. Battling here near side. Looks for something on the far side instead. Just rings it harder on the boards. Warner had a chance at it, but hops over his stick. Now Austin Miller will play it back behind. Bryce Miller, nice move behind his own net. Will play it up the far side as Austin Miller looking for the home run pass for Chamberlain. This will be icing once again on Salt Lake. .14-18 to go, third period. Another offensive draw for Wasatch. They went into the top of the point. Logan looking for something as he tries to toe drag past the defender. It's stolen away though by Collin. Back to Willis near side. Willis will backhand it down low. Morrow will chase after it. That's Levy battling on him. Now Willis. Lost it. Still loose. Now gets it right back. Behind the net, Morrow looking for Willis. Again, back and forth they go, and Salt Lake will send one into stands here on the near side with 13:45 to go, third period. Still 7-2. Underway as Morrow tries to send one towards the front of the cage. It's picked up by Burchett. He'll hold on and reset again here on the near side. Salt Lake able to win the draw. Over the far side, picked up by Zachary Levy. That's the near side. Now hold on. Looking for Popper, but behind him, it's back to Wasatch, but the pass almost right to Levy. Back into the Wasatch end it goes now. Here's Logan. Logan looking to skate it himself. Can't get by the third defender as Donovan keeps it onside. Now Willis. Passes it along. McNeil trying to poke it ahead. It's gloved down by Morrow. They skate it along. They come in 2-on-4 though. Good back check from St. Martin. Morrow still in possession, holds at the far boards, trying to shuffle it down in that corner. Hit by a couple of stars, only comes to the top of the point before it's picked up by Wasatch. Neiman in near side, gets it to McNeil. He'll fire a wrist shot, takes a deflection, and just wide. Keeping it in over on the far side is Orem. Now 2-on-2 battle in the corner. 3-on-2 battle now as Salt Lake picks it up. Up the near side for St. Martin. Has options, he'll just fling one in on net. It's all good, will send to the corner. Salt Lake Miller change, turnover, Chamberlain in the slot, a shot, it's saved by all good. Now Ritzinger will hold behind his net. Surveys his options, plays it to the center zone. Niemanen gets by one man, gets by a second, comes in with speed. As one of the two goals for Wasatch tonight. Nathan Morrow, the other one for Wasatch as they keep the zone. Backs at it once, twice, can't keep the zone though. Here comes Salt Lake, 2-on-1. Chamberlain. Good back check though, but it leads to a penalty. And it's going to be Salt Lake that takes the penalty on that opportunity. So Wasatch will get a power play. It's a slashing call to Luke Chamberlain. Wasatch with its third power play of the game. They're 0 for 2 so far. So Chamberlain goes 2 minutes for slashing. We're back underway as Wasatch trying to get something going here. They got 12 minutes to get 5 goals to level up the score. They're down 7-2. Warner near side. He's checked off the puck by Sim. Comes right to Ritzinger, who fires a wrist shot just wide. Over on the far side, pass in front, looking for Warner. On his stick on the back door. Picked up again by Morrow. Looks for the far side pass. Has man. A shot just wide. Now Ritzinger to the top of the point. McNeil keeps it onside. Sets him a drive, and it's deflected up and out of play off the blocker of Burchett. Great shot from the top of the point. So they're going to say that hit a Wasatch player before it hit Burchett. So an offensive, or it's a neutral zone faceoff. Won by Wasatch, but splits the D, forcing Morrow all the way back. 1:10 remaining in the power play, 10:42 remaining in the championship. As skating through as Morrow has it poked away at the blue line, and Salt Lake will clear. Ritzinger near side. Comes behind his net, sets it up for Wasatch. Gets past the blue line, now the red. Gets by the blue. Bumped off the puck though as he loses it in the corner, and Salt Lake will clear. Quickly ahead for McNeil. To get by one man, does, but lost the handle on. Now Morrow's got it. Gives it for Niemanen. Met by two defenders though, stolen away by Salt Lake. Big collision here on the near side, a couple of bodies. It's going to be a penalty as we get a couple of shots late. And we get some coincidental penalties, I believe, here. So it'll be number 91, Campbell Kell for Salt Lake, and it will be Chavez and Ritzinger in the box for Wasatch. Ritzinger with a 10-minute misconduct as well added to his 2-minute penalty. And you see Kell in the other box for Salt Lake. So it looks like we have 2 minutes up on the board for Chavez's penalty. That'll be the only penalty that's put up on the board. We'll play 4-on-4 for 17 seconds before Salt Lake will get their 5th power play of the night. And when it's straightforward, Austin Miller trying to get his 2nd of the night. Instead, now Bryce Miller gets by one defender but lost the puck. Now Willis skates it along. The coincidental roughing penalties is the call. Ritzinger gets a tripping minor and a 10-minute misconduct. Those are all the penalties. So those are the 3. Kell and Chavez get roughing calls, and then a trip and a 10-minute misconduct to Ritzinger. As Salt Lake is now on the power play for their 5th time tonight. They're 2 for 4. As holding on to it on the far corner is Bryce Miller. Has the hat trick so far tonight. Now he walks into the slot. Gives it to Roy, top of the point. Roy looking for the back door pass. Had Chamberlain hopped over his stick. Now Austin Miller walks in, looked to stuff it on the short side. It was open, but good defensive play by Logan. Able to deny that opportunity. This puck gets tipped out of play, and we'll have a face-off in the Wasatch end. 57 seconds to go in the power play. Face-off won by the Stars. To the top of the point, Brickley, a nice shot loose here on the near side. Bryce tried to stuff in here on the short side, went off the side of the net. Wasatch able to earn a clear, and they're going to get a power play out of this too for a late hit. As we'll get a penalty to Salt Lake. It's going to be Bryce, or no, excuse me, that's going to be Austin Miller. It'll be an elbow, and we'll play 4-on-4. So second time we've played 4-on-4 tonight. It's our set. This will be for 37 seconds before Wasatch will get another power play. It'll be their fourth. As comes to the point, unable to corral that bouncing puck was Logan. Loose over on the far side, comes back to Brickley. Back and forth it goes, and finally settled down by Salt Lake. Sam Brickley behind his own net, 20 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. 8 minutes to go in the championship. Salt Lake still holds a 5-goal lead. Goss brings it in, but it's offside. And we'll have a stoppage play. Puck won all the way to the corner by Salt Lake. McNeil will chase after it and float one high off the glass, but a little too high. It's up out of play, and face-off will be back in the Wasatch end. Center for Salt Lake, who means Koss will take the draw. Going against, looks like Morrow. One towards the front of the net. Bouncing loose on that side of the net. Now a stop as Allgood makes the save. Wasatch in control off the draws. Coming over here to the near side of Soderberg. He'll look for the home run pass. Finds a man at the blue line in Morrow. He'll skate it along himself. 1-on-3 though. Comes behind the net. Looking to set something up here on the power play for Wasatch. He'll shoot short side. Willis off the side of the net. And Salt Lake will clear. Down to 7.5 to go in this contest. 50 seconds to go in the power play for Wasatch. D pass. Now up the near side, Willis. Here's a 3-on-2 opportunity for Wasatch back. Willis into the slot. A shot goes high. Loose behind the net, St. Martin. Just chips it up to the corner. It's picked up by Wasatch down to the top of the point. McNeil sets up a drive just wide of the net. Soderberg will keep it onside. Now low to the corner. Niemanen has it on his backhand. He'll pass it to McNeil. Gets it right back. We're back to full strength as Niemanen shoots, and a glove save from Burchett. Niemanen able to get a good shot off on that attempt. Burchett able to flash the leather though, able to make the glove save. Keeps it a 5-goal game. Offensive draw won by Wasatch. Logan quickly to Chavez. It's loose now right in front of the crease. Backhand by Chavez was denied by Salt Lake. Now they try to break the puck out. It's still loose. Back and forth it goes. Now a backhand just steered aside. Now Warner comes in front, has a man, but a shot from number 8 for Wasatch. That's Zachary Burnham. Didn't get a lot of lumber on it, just wide. As here come the Stars. Back the other way. Cameron Levy, cut off though by Jensen. And now here's Chavez. Chavez into the zone. He's hacked at, and it'll be a penalty for Salt Lake. Warner now holds. And we'll get a touch up for another power play, the 5th of the night for Wasatch. We'll see what the call is. It'll most likely be a slash. It is. And it's to number 91, Campbell Kell. Makes his second trip to the box. So 5th power play of the night for Wasatch. Back the penalty was to number 91, Campbell Kell. It's 2 minutes for slashing. And McNeil shoots and just went wide again. He's had a couple of good opportunities from the point. Hasn't found the net though. Has another opportunity here as he walks in, looks for the short side. That one's saved by Burchett. And it's here on the near side. Now Niemanen tries to keep it outside. He does. Now walks in towards the center of the zone. Passes it back door. Morrow had his stick jammed up. We're down to 5 minutes to go in the contest. 1:25 remains in the power play as the pass comes in front and trickles on to Burchett. And he'll hold on. Wasatch able to win the draw. Quickly to McNeil. Walks in with a wrist shot and saved by Burchett. And he'll send it all the way down. It'll clear some time off this Salt Lake penalty. And on the near side is Niemanen. Try to lift the backhand out of the zone. Now McNeil is skating along. He's tied up at the blue line. Now Chavez. He gets run into by Bryce Miller. And he'll be able to clear it all the way down. 50 seconds to go in the power play. Here comes Wasatch back. They'll skate it along. Willis fires a shot. It's blocked. Austin Miller with a check. Now it's loose. Coog comes across the crease. Morrow tried to put it home. Wasatch with a shot. Logan is blocked by Miller. Austin Miller skates along, and it's a 2-on-0. The Millers coming in. Here's Bryce. Walks in, and that's the 4th goal of the night for Bryce. And it's an 8-2 game. So Austin Miller getting the job done in the defensive end, able to clear the zone. Almost had an opportunity for a 2-on-0, but got enough of it to skip it along for his brother to put it home to make it a 6-goal lead, largest lead of the night for the Salt Lake Stars. It's their 3rd short-handed goal of the contest as well. Bryce Miller scores his 4th of the game. Austin Miller gets the assist, and Sam Brickley gets an assist on that one as well. We're back to full strength. And Salt Lake 3.5 minutes away from claiming a state title. Niemanen passes it towards the center. It's cut off by Koss. He'll take a check from Niemanen, able to play to the corner. Orm will bring it hard around the boards, kept in by Roy. He'll fire a shot from the point, deflected way up and out of play. No one really knew where that puck was. It goes up in the second deck. Out of play. Wasatch behind the net after that draw. They'll skate it along. Here comes Soderberg with speed. Tries the backhand pass, gets it to Willis. He'll fire a shot, it's blocked. Back to Soderberg. He'll fire one in front. It's cut off by Roy. Loose behind the net, picked up. Now a backhand, still loose. Picked up now by Willis. Willis able to get it back. Now Morrow in the corner, sends a centering pass. No one home. Soderberg will race to keep it on side. He lost his stick. Can't keep it on side though, as now here's St. Martin. One man to beat, couldn't beat him. Good play from Morrow. Now he comes in one-on-one. Morrow. Looks for a backhand, and Burchett able to hold on to that one. 2:15 to go here in the championship game. It's 8-2. Salt Lake now with the puck. Brickley will backhand a bouncing puck. It gets through a couple of defenders, and now here's Chamberlain. A shot, it's just wide. And it ends up clearing the zone. Brickley retreats all the way back into his own end, goes D to D. As it's stolen away, here's Morrow. Trying to come in front. Colleen able to steal it away. Now the outlet pass. Here's Brickley. Brickley looking to get by a defender. Good play by McNeil. Able to deny that opportunity. Now it's loose in the corner. Picked up by Wasatch back. Clearing attempt. Stolen away by Bryce Miller. Now he floats one to the top of the point. Brickley lines up a shot. It's high. And it's back to the top of the point. Calling. Down low. Stolen away by Wasatch. They'll skate it along. 3-on-3. Coming up a minute 10 to go here in this game. Here on the near side. To the top of the point. Takes a deflection off the Salt Lake stick. No icing. Waved off. Logan comes back with the clock reading 55 seconds. So Salt Lake, after having to force a winner-take-all game against Uinta last year in this championship contest, they fell to Uinta after giving up 4 unanswered goals. After holding on to a lead in that championship contest, they'll get the win here tonight. As Bryce Miller walks in, he gets ran over as I think he scored. He says he scored. No sign has been called by the official. And it looks like he did score, so that's goal number 5 for Bryce. And a penalty. So Bryce Miller ends up getting the goal to make it a 9-2 contest. 26 seconds to go. Wasatch takes a penalty on that as well, so they'll be 5-on-4 the rest of the way. So Warner will shoot it, saved by Burkett. Bryce Miller gets another unassisted goal. 5 goals for Miller. We're down to the final 10 seconds. Stars will hold in their own end. And they'll just kill the rest of this clock out as it winds down to 2 seconds and 1. The Stars, after falling last season, they're on top in 2018. The Salt Lake Stars, your Division I independent champions. So that'll do it in this Division I Independent Championship game. The Salt Lake Stars, your champions, they win 9-2 over Wasatch back. The Salt Lake Stars, your 2018 Division I Independent State champions.
Introducing Wasatch back, number 2, Wesley Jensen. Number 3, Spence Silverboard. Number 8, Zach Vernon. Number 12, David Morrow. Number 13, Noel Chavez.
Defense can hold it up. James.
All right, we're with head coach Matt Brickley. Coach, we talked to you before the game. It didn't go out the way you wanted to last season. This time you guys are the champions. How's it feel?
Oh, it feels tremendous. All the credit goes to the boys. They worked hard, just like I said in the pregame. They went out and exercised their dominance by working so hard. Here we are, champions.
Speaking of dominance, you guys come out 5 goals in the first period. That kind of just set the tone. How big was that for you guys moving forward in this game?
Oh, absolutely. That was huge. I mean, getting that kind of a lead. But then the guys kind of sat back a little in the second period, and we let them get a couple of goals. We only tied in the second period 2-2, so had to give them a little pep talk between periods. And they came out in the third and shut them down. So.
Yeah, you mentioned they came back. They cut the lead to 5-2 there. It looked like they had the momentum. What did you tell the guys to get it back on track?
Well, I told them not to panic. I told them just keep playing our game, fundamentals. Play the man, move the puck, and keep out hustling them. They had a short bench, so we were trying to skate them into the ground. So I think it worked.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, we're here with Bryce Miller. Bryce, 5 goals in the championship game. Just talk a little bit about your play tonight and how that's pretty big. 5 of the 9 goals you got in tonight's game.
Teammates helped me a lot, chipping the puck out of the zone. I'm just flying out, and my brother taking the body to get the puck and giving me the puck, and it goes in. So.
What's like that last one? Austin kind of got that puck out. You guys were going to be on a 2-on-0, but just kind of shuffled it for you so you could get that last goal. How big is it first playing with your brother and then getting those kind of plays?
It's pretty big. We've won a state championship before together, but not high school, so it's big for our coach too, and it's fun playing with these guys.
You're a part of the team that lost to Uinta in this title game last season. How big is that for you guys to come back and get redemption?
It's great. You just got to come out harder this year, and that's what we did. Killed it, so.
Looking back, what memories do you have? What do you remember about this team this year?
Just playing for our coach and how good we were. We only lost 2 games this season, so.
All right, congratulations. Go celebrate.
Thank you.